Good morning, everybody. This is a nice place for walking, and not just walking, you get a lot of ideas when you walk, and small ideas come up and sort of form like an egg, and you hatch an egg. Yeah, that's the key word for today. I was just thinking of Jonathan Swift's classic, The Gulliver Travel, and something struck me, something I remembered, and certain things that you learn when you are a small kid sort of stays in your memory, whereas something that you picked up yesterday or you thought of yesterday or maybe you even thought of 10 minutes ago, you might not remember. So yeah, something similar happened. So yeah, coming back to the egg, if you remember the classic of Jonathan Swift, the great man, his protagonist Gulliver, his travels, and he's caught by the Lilliput and made a prisoner, and then he gets to live with them and become a part of their army, you can say, because these Lilliputs were having a war actually with another set of Lilliputs, and the reason for the war was because they had different they believed in different ideals and they had different ideology, and it was again based on an egg. So one group of the Lilliputs firmly believed that you should break an egg only from the big end, and the other group always thought of that the egg should be broken from the small end. So the two groups were the small enders and the big enders. So even when I read that story, or when I learned that story back in school days, I used to think, why can't the protagonist, Gulliver, sort of make a compromise for these people and bring them together and suggest breaking the egg in the middle, neither the small end nor the big end. But yeah, I guess then that would have been a different story. The reason I thought about small enders and big enders is we have a lot of small enders and big enders in the world today. In fact, the whole world is, I would say, divided into the small enders and the big enders, and it's nothing to do with how to break open an egg. I've been looking at the primetime TV. Of course, I keep watching the news channels, and just to take recent incidents, we had the bishop hogging the limelight for a long time, and we had all those channel discussions with all small enders and big enders coming together and shouting at each other. That's a tram going on. And then we had suddenly we had the Sabarimala verdict coming, and that sort of moved the bishop away from center stage. And while Sabarimala was taking up some space, we have had the Me Too people coming in. And again, we find a lot of big enders and small enders sitting around and shouting at each other. I just have a thought on the Sabarimala issue, though. Wouldn't call it an issue. For people who have lived in Kerala and who have I don't mean the cities or nowadays. I'm talking about people who have lived in Kerala a few decades ago in a small town or village would have seen how the whole atmosphere changes during that Sabrimala season. And there's a lot of traditions, a lot of beliefs, and a lot of things that happen, and it sort of gets into one's blood, if not one's psyche. And then when you hear about some new way to break the egg or changing of a tradition, the egg doesn't taste good. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you get my meaning. Anyway, I've talked too long. It's almost 6 minutes. So, au revoir till next time. Bye. Have a good day.